The 24 lakh applications you see, most of these students are from the middle class or lower middle class family. Very poor families also. They take drop, right? They appear and prepare for the exams next year. And then again next year. And every year the competitions keeps on increasing. You all know that it takes about 1 crore rupees to do MBBS from the private colleges in India. Bada Ghotala in NEET 2024. Student claims mockery of the meritocracy as 8 from the same center get 720 out of 720. You see, NEET aspirant dies by suicide in Kota day after the medical entrance exam result. Recorded average 3 suicides monthly in 2023. 20 incidents already happened by August 2023. JEE NEET exams are causing the mental health crisis in India. Students are struggling to cope up with it. Every parent has a dream that one day my son or daughter would become a doctor. Every parent has a dream that my son or daughter would uplift the whole family. Just imagine the amount of respect you will get when you become a doctor. Every biology student in our country is told to crack the NEET examination, get the best possible medical college and pursue MBBS. There has been so much glorification about this career option, but nobody tells you the dark reality. And probably you get to know about them after you have made this exam your everything. When you have made one exam your life, and then you get betrayed by certain scams, paper leaks, the life of a student gets shattered. The dreams get shattered. In this video, I am going to make you aware of some of these harsh realities, the dark realities of this profession, of this preparation journey. The aim of this video is not to discourage you from becoming a doctor. We need lot of doctors in our country. We need qualified doctors, and we need genuinely good-hearted doctors. I have been through a lot in my life. I have spent months in hospitals, and I know the importance of a doctor. I know the importance of the medicine, how it can save someone's life, how much value it has. The aim of this video is only to make you all aware and prepared so that when such situations arise in your career, after you have even cracked the NEET examination, after you have even gotten to a good medical college, what are the things you should be ready with, and so that you can become a better doctor in future. The first one is in the journey to crack the NEET examination with such an intense competition. This is the data from NTA. 2024 year recorded the highest ever applications in NEET examination, which was conducted in 571 cities. Now, this is the 24 data, but if you compare with 2023, there were just 20,87,000 registrations in total. In 2024, it became over 20 lakh. Here's the data of how many males and females actually appeared. But if you look at this data closely, you will see that almost half of the students only get qualified. You see, about 20 lakh students registered, but only about 11,45,000 students qualified the exam. Same way in 2024, 24 lakh students registered, only 23 lakh students appeared, and just about 13 lakh students actually qualified the exam. Now, if you look at the data from 23 and 2024, the minimum mark needed and marks range for different categories is given here. And this is the reason only about half of the students, then the applications, are actually just qualifying the exam. But is the qualification enough? No, qualification is not the selection, because even after over 10 lakh students, if you just see the data, over 10 lakh students, 11 lakh students qualified in 2023, over 13 lakh students qualified in 2024, but the number of seats that are available in UG as well as PG category, in 21-22, it is just 48,000 seats for UG in government medical colleges. Private colleges, just about 44,000. In 22-23, about 52,000 for UG MBBS in government medical college, while in private college just 44,000. In 23-24, 56,000, and here in private about 53,000. It is just about 1 lakh. Over 30 lakh people qualified in 2024, right? But the seats we have are just above 1 lakhs. In government as well as private medical colleges for UG courses. And this is a data from the press release that government has done, Ministry of Health has done. Right? All of this data in these slides, this slide you are going to get in the description of this video, as well as the free section of the SciAstra app. Now, just imagine what is happening to those over 12 lakh students who have qualified the exam, but they are not going to get any seats. They take drop, right? They appear and prepare for the exams next year, and then again next year, and every year the competitions keeps on increasing. This is the data from various news channels and publications. You see, NEET aspirant dies by suicide in Kota, day after the medical entrance exam results. JEE NEET exams are causing the mental health crisis in India. Students are struggling to cope up with it. Kota recorded average 3 suicides monthly in 2023. 20 incidents already happened by August 2023. Now, for those who have actually qualified the exam, what is happening? What is the fees? You have seen, right, about over 50,000 seats which are in private colleges. What is the fees? On average, it is actually 1.4 crores for MBBS in the costliest medical college in India, the private college, right? If you see the more data, here we have written Kalinga Institute of Medical Sciences, KIMS, has 20 lakhs per year. These are annual fees. SRM 22 lakh to 24 lakh. Amrita 18 to 20 lakh. Bharati Vidyapeeth Medical College 21 to 23 lakhs. Only this CMC Christian Medical College has just 1 lakh per annum. But how many seats do these good colleges have? Very less, right? So this is the fees. You all know that it takes about 1 crore rupees to do MBBS from the private colleges in India. So even the students who have qualified, they have to pay this much fees. And then we expect the doctors. But the race doesn't end here, right? Then you need to pursue PG, specialization, and so on. And then a good doctor, experienced doctor gets an opportunity. And then a good doctor, experienced doctor is prepared. So this is the process of becoming a doctor in India. And then comes such events. Bada Ghotala in NEET 2024. Student claims mockery of the meritocracy as 8 from the same center get 720 out of 720. Father blames NEET scam as the aspirant dies by suicide in Kota. This is happening, and it's so unfortunate in India, where most of the people, the 24 lakh applications you see, most of these students are from the middle class or lower middle class family, very poor families also. Because all the rich people, they have so many options. They can afford the fees, they can go abroad. But it is the middle class and lower middle class people who struggle, who are working day and night to actually help their families. But then even the opportunities they have become a scam. And this is just one exam, right? Government, you might have seen so many news, government exams get delayed suddenly. The results do not get announced. There are so many state examinations like this, central exams. These are some of the students. Now, if you have reached a good MBBS college, what is happening here? This is from a student pursuing MBBS. I'm a first year medical student and I faced mental harassment, ragging and sleepless nights after long classes. Seniors forced humiliating acts, silenced complaints with threats, and authorities remained indifferent. It's ironic how those causing this harm later preach about mental health. The same professor preach about mental health. And my own friend who are in AIIMS, they told me that these things happen there. And then the person who inspired all the students, all India rank 1 in 2017 NEET examination, who was doing PG in one of the most prestigious and hard to get medical college in India, government medical college, commits suicide. That is happening. What actually he went through? He got all India rank 1 in NEET examination. How much hard work he must have done, even to crack PG. He ended up being dead. So what is the solution? Should we blame the whole system, the exam? Should we not give the examination? What should students do? The first thing is, these exams are important, but these are not your life. You will have so many opportunities, so many options other than NEET examination. My own friends who later on went on to become scientists, who later on are doing mind-blowing research because they realized they took biology to actually learn, let's say, genetics, biotechnology. These areas and discoveries, inventions inspired them. That is the reason they took biology. They did not take biology actually to just get limited by this one entrance examination. That one exam is not your life. Especially that you know that not every one of you is going to get selected, right? So first thing, please take care of yourself. This exam is not your life. It is a very important part of your life. But even if you do not qualify these exams, just be aware. Even all the coaching centers that tell you, right, that we have so many great selections, even all the students in those coachings are not going to get selected. Even in a class, only few students rarely would get selected. But you're all sold the dream to become a doctor, of wearing a stethoscope and an apron. So please, an exam is not your life, and talk about the struggles that you're having, especially after COVID, after so many things have become online education. People are struggling sitting at their home. Students are struggling. They're not able to study. Even if they want to, they have all the resources, materials, guidance, but they cannot study. Please talk about it. Then there needs to be changes in our system itself, the policies, regulating the fees, preventing the scams that happen in the examinations, and so on. And finally, when you end up in a good medical college, please don't go for ragging. Although there are rules, but a lot of things still happen. So you can become a good doctor and inspire others to become a good doctor when you get the opportunity to do so. We cannot change, one person cannot change the system, but we can change ourselves. And that is the reason I want all the NEET students to actually open their mind. Don't just think about that one exam is everything, and if you do not get it, your life is worthless. No, that's not true. You make the NEET exam valuable, not the otherwise. NEET exam is not everything for you. Students are everything for the NEET examination. You exist, that is the reason NEET exists. And as I just told you, you have more options. Just explore, just open your mind. This is my friend in biology lab doing his research. These are some of our students who actually went on to become good research scholars, pursuing internships in India and abroad. One of our students who is in IISc Kolkata, she did internship at MIT in third year. Literally third year BSc. She was the Khurana fellow. All of her travel, her lodging expenses were borne by the government, the Khurana fellowship. So those are the opportunities that you also have. Just open your mind. Just think about what you actually want to do in your life, then just giving everything to one examination, which most probably will fail you. All the best. I hope this video added some value to you. And again, this in no way is, I'm not in any way trying to tell you not to pursue this profession. We need a lot of doctors. Exams like NEET serve their purpose, but then they have some dark realities and dark aspects in our medical journey, right? So that's all I wanted to address, which probably no one would be telling you upfront. So all the best for your journey. I hope you become a doctor, scientist, researcher, engineer, whatever you want to become, but do good in your life, right? Jai Hind.